Hi Ms. Sheila. You are going to type the Ielts test tomorrow. I think you are prepared for the same. Now, you can ask me if you have anything more.
Well, I still have many doubts. I think my biggest problem now is my task response. I score very low most times. I am really good at grammar, vocabulary and linking. But, task response seems to be a tough task. Some questions are very tricky. I don't know what to do about it.
It's a common problem. Okay. Let us see how we lose marks here. I mean task response or task achievement. Let us begin with task 1. It is quite simple if you are a general candidate. You are writing a letter, and all that you need to do is to elaborate the bullet points in your question. Of course, you need to understand the question, I mean the purpose of your writing. You should not write an underlength answer, but that's not a big deal because you just need to write some 150 words.
But I am an academic candidate. So, writing a report is not as easy as writing a letter, I guess.
Yes, you are right. When you write the task 1 report, you should be more careful about responding to the task. Actually, the task is explained in the question itself. You can see 3 instructions in the question most commonly. Can you tell me what they are?
Yes. We are always asked to summarize the information. Then we are asked to make comparisons too. Is there anything else?
You have already said 2 of them. Only one more task is left to mention, that is selecting and reporting the main features. These are the tasks you need to respond to.
But I think we are doing it, aren't we? Then why don't we score well there?
You see, anything can go wrong. Sometimes, we may not choose the main features. We may be choosing some unimportant features, or we may fail to even notice one of the main features. Here, we make this error unknowingly because we just failed to notice something very significant. So, one solution is to analyze the question closely with a sense of reporting.
That's the challenge. Sometimes it beats me. Okay, let me try my best. What else?
Very simple. Sometimes, we do not compare the features that are worth comparing. For example, it's good to compare the highest and the lowest. We can figure out 1 or 2 exceptional figures to compare with the rest of them.
But, that's what we always do.
Not always. I see many candidates just take random figures and compare them without knowing the purpose of comparing at all. Something like China exported 20 million tons of it whereas Canada exported 34 million tons. You see how they are related? No relation at all. Instead, you can say something like, Canada exported more quantity of finished products than the total exports of all the other countries combined. Now it makes some sense. Or you can use phrases such as, the highest, the lowest, the second most, the least, fewer than, etc. The comparisons should be relevant.
Got it. What can you say about the task 2 essay? I mean its task achievement.
You should be even more careful here. I can suggest a procedure of writing for you.
Interesting. How is that?
First you should read the question a few times carefully and underline the keywords. This is done to ensure that you do not miss any important aspect of the question. Then you should check the task. It may be asking your opinion, problems and solutions, advantages and disadvantages, and so on. Sometimes the question is just if you agree or disagree. So, you should be clear about how you are going to answer. For example, if you are asked about advantages and disadvantages, you should not write about problems and solution. Got it?
Yes. That happens. Sometimes, half of my answer is okay. Then I just write something not in the question. Next time, I will be careful.
Once you are clear about the question, you can start brainstorming. It shouldn't take more than 5 or 6 minutes. Just write down whatever points that come to your mind. Keep them as short as possible because you are just organizing some points so that you don't forget them and can connect them well when you write the essay. So, write them as short bullet points. Even as you do it, keep glancing at the question so that you don't include any irrelevant points.
What is the benefit of doing this brainstorming? I am afraid it's a waste of time. Why don't we start writing the essay straight away?
I never recommend that. Because when you write the essay straight away, you have all the chances of going off topic or completely wrong. Then, it will be really difficult to correct the entire essay. Brainstorming is nothing but planning your essay. So, you get mentally involved in the topic as ideas develop in your mind. Then your writing process will be smoother. Moreover, you can check your brainstorming points and find very easily if you fully address the task or not. You can also see if any point is off topic and correct it very easily. So I would say brainstorming is worth the trouble and recommend it strongly.
It's understood. How else can we lose marks?
Well, you should also ensure that your essay is minimum 250 words long. It should have appropriate topic vocabulary too. Other things you can ensure is maintaining a clear stand throughout the essay. Let there be nothing contradictory. Similarly, ensure progression in your arguments. I mean, you should not beat around the bush. Let there be a clear topic sentence in the beginning of your body paragraph, then support it, give some reasons and examples, and then finally add a closing sentence. This way you can do some sensible paragraphing. I think that's all.
Thank you, sir. I will follow your instructions. Now I am confident.
Thank you. Never forget about subscribing. All the best.